three things to say about this video. Here is a clip of The Rock showing up on Fox News, so that's something in itself, saying that he will not endorse Joe Biden in 2024 and regrets endorsing him in 2020. This is a big thing because The Rock has always been a supporter of Democrats. He holds a lot of far-left positions, even though if he really wanted to, he could write a bigger check to the IRS, given his tens of millions of dollars that he makes just for showing up for like a second in a movie. So if he wants big government, he can pay for big government. But here we go. Let me break this down. Number one, I do not care what celebrities ever say. These people might be good at lifting weights, pretending in a movie. That doesn't mean they have good political opinions. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. Just because you are strong doesn't mean you know what the political system looks like in the United States. That being said, lots of people do care. And so I think it's important when someone like The Rock, who has a massive social media following, huge fan base from wrestling, Hollywood. I mean, people love this guy. And he seems like a very caring father. He was recently on social media letting his young daughter put wigs and makeup on him. And I absolutely love that. I'm a father of two daughters. They can do that all day with me. There were some right-wing accounts, unfortunately, saying like, oh, how dare you pretend that you're not a man or whatever. No, quality time with your daughter. Nothing could be more important in their life than you just being playing with them at their level. So kudos to The Rock for being a great dad, it looks like. And he's getting out there saying, I can't support Joe Biden, and I can only hope for this massive trickle down of all of his social media followers, people that probably get news on Reddit, people that figure out like, hey, I'm going to do whatever the celebrities are doing. And I like Taylor Swift too, so now I'm really confused. But remember, she didn't endorse Biden either. But here's the last thing and the most important thing. None of it matters if The Rock eventually votes Democrat or endorses the eventual Democrat nominee when, as I've been saying for a long time now, it won't be Joe Biden in November. They will find a way to get rid of him, with The Rock turning, with CNN even turning. They've done a lot of reports lately about his disastrous poll numbers. If The Rock supports the eventual Democrat nominee, all of this is for nothing because, I can't say this clearly enough, it does not matter who the Democrat president is. They have the exact same policy positions. They are all interchangeable. They will do whatever bidding the regime and the establishment wants them to do as just a figurehead in the White House. We just did a video on Gavin Newsom. He's proposing the 28th Amendment, which would infringe upon your Second Amendment rights. That is correct. He wants a new amendment to water down the Second Amendment, arguably the most important one, because if you don't have a Second Amendment, you can't defend the First Amendment or any of the other ones on there. So, good first step from Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. Good for him for not supporting Joe Biden. However, big caveat with this one. If you support any Democrat, Big Mike, Gavin Newsom, whoever it may be, then you clearly do not see the picture at a larger macro level. You are so focused on Joe Biden as the problem with the border, problem with sending money to Ukraine, problem with crime in cities. You need to take a step back and say it is all Democrats that are doing this. Joe Biden could disappear tomorrow and not a single thing would change in this country. And so, Dwayne Johnson, I'm looking at you, and guess what? I do a podcast, Freedom from the Press, with Jason Robertson. I invite you on the show to talk about your philosophy when it comes to not supporting Joe Biden, but maybe still supporting another Democrat. Because I got to tell you right now, bud, that is the most delusional take you could possibly have. Friends on YouTube, if you are watching this video, please understand and let me know in the comments below. And I encourage you to share this video with people that did vote for Biden in 2020, don't want to necessarily vote for him again, but would still vote Democrat because reasons, I guess. Please understand that it does not matter who the presidential nominee is for the Democrat Party. Biden, Newsom, Big Mike, whoever it is, they are all exactly the same. All the same. They'll have the same cabinet people. Some of them might be even worse. Can you imagine Obama coming back into the White House and doing just like race stuff on steroids? Absolutely not. They are all the same. They are interchangeable. They all do the exact same stuff. Do not vote Democrat in 2024. Anyways, take a look at this. Here is The Rock telling Fox News that he will not support Joe Biden.
You made that endorsement in 2020. Are you happy with the state of America?
Am I happy with the state of America right now? Well, that answer is no. Do I believe we're going to get better? I believe in that. I'm an optimistic guy, and I believe we can get better. The endorsement that I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at that time. And I thought back then, when we talk about, hey, I'm in this position where I have some influence, and it's my job then. I felt like that then. It's my job now to exercise my influence and share with this is who I'm going to endorse. Am I going to do that again this year? That answer is no.